Our things Man United fans, welcome back to another top news video on the channel where naturally we'll be covering all the latest and most important news in regards to Manchester United. Stick with me until the end of this video. So at number 6, let's talk about Luke Shaw. An extension deal was on the way and now all the signatures have been given and is going to stay in the club. Manchester United official accounts on social media platforms have also announced that. Luke Shaw has renewed his contract until 2027. It was obvious and long coming. I think his performance has been phenomenal this season and he deserves to play for Ten Hag. Nevertheless, share your thoughts with us in the comment section. At number 5, it's time to talk about Jadon Sancho, a player who, as we have also said previously, hasn't been able to live up to his full potential. I mean, he has had good performances here and there, but they have been too few and far between. And apparently, even Ten Hag has had enough. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking for Sancho at Manchester United. As the latest reports suggest from the news website The Sun, Manchester United are strongly considering selling winger Jadon Sancho, with manager Harry Kane disappointed with his performances. The report states that Manchester United will use the sum recuperated from his sale to buy their next lead marksman. I'm honestly on the same boat with Erik ten Hag if this report winds up to be true. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Jadon Sancho, but he has had too many opportunities to prove himself and nothing has come out of them. But then again, as always, I'm interested to know what you guys make of this report. Tell us in the comments. At number 4, we want to talk about an interesting transfer news that might happen very soon. According to Mundo Deportivo, Manchester United could make a fresh approach to sign Atletico Madrid winger Joa Felix this summer. The Red Devil view the Portuguese star as a potential cornerstone in Erik ten Hag's long-term project and could look for a favorable deal from the Spanish outfit this summer. Felix, who is 23 years old, has impressed on loan at Chelsea since arriving in January, despite the London outfit's abysmal form in the Premier League. And while the Blues are thought to be keen to make the deal permanent, the player himself could have doubts as they look set to miss out on European football altogether next season. Atletico has spent a club record £127 million for Felix and could expect up to £100 million, a price tag which might be considered too much by some potential suitors, except for Man United, who paid a similar amount to land Antony last summer. The fact that Manchester United will most likely play in Champions League next season, I believe could be a big deal for a player such as Joa Felix. I personally think this transfer might end up happening at the end of the day. Then again, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Alright, at number 3, it's time to talk about Harry Kane yet again. We've covered Manchester United's interest in Harry Kane extensively in other videos on the channel. I think, in the end, it's a battle between Harry Kane and Victor Osimhen to become Manchester United's striker next season. Now, lately, The Athletic reports that the Red Devils are ready to amp up their interest in Tottenham's all-time top goal scorer, with a source saying, and I quote, "Plenty of people in the building would love to see him in a United shirt. Spurs are trying to tie him down, but could be forced to cash in on their most prized asset if a bid of £100 million is made, rather than risk losing him for nothing in 2024. At number 2 of the most important news for Manchester United, we got to talk about Marcus Rashford, but before that, consider subscribing and leaving a like if you enjoy our content and want to be aware of the latest Manchester United news. Currently, if you like the content, it is the best way to support the channel. We really appreciate your support. Alright, getting back to Marcus Rashford now, he's now one step away from signing a new contract with the Red Devils, according to many outlets. Rashford has just 1 year remaining in his contract deal, but is not planning to leave his boyhood club and has virtually assured his continuity in Old Trafford despite rumors of a move away in summer in search of a new challenge. Talks between the club and Rashford have been stalled in recent weeks, alerting the likes of Real Madrid and PSG, both of whom are waiting in the wings to snatch him from the Red Devils. So, as the report mentions, PSG is a club that is heavily interested in Rashford. Specifically, the news that Messi wants to return to Barcelona once again has added fuel to the fire, and a lot of people are of the mindset that PSG intends to fill the void through Rashford, but I personally think there's no way that happens. He's arguably the most important and valuable player on the team, and Ten Hag has a lot of faith in the player. Manchester United heads have got to be nuts, honestly, to let his departure happen, and I would be shocked to see him join PSG. But as always, I'm interested to know what you guys make of this news. And lastly, at number 1, we have decided to cover the news regarding Min Jae. According to Daily Mail, Manchester United are keen in signing Napoli centre-back Min Jae and are considering triggering the £45 million release clause in the South Korean defender's contract. Liverpool and Spurs are also in the race for the highly rated centre-back, who could be tempted by the prospect of playing in the Premier League. Let's be honest, it is not shocking that Manchester United is interested in the player. We really need another center back to add to the roster of players that we currently have. Also consider the fact that currently we pretty much don't have a reliable center back as an alternative to Varane and Martinez duo. So I believe this transfer move can be a smart move, to be honest with you. But then again, share your thoughts with us in the comment section. And that is pretty much it, folks. Which news caught your interest and which one do you think is the most important one? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. If you want to hear more Manchester United news, check out this video where we have covered players who are likely to leave Manchester United at the end of the season. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end of this video. I'll be with you guys later. Take care of yourself.